Sustainable Innovation YouTube channel. Today we are in Chemelil, Muhoroni, Tamu Ward, meeting Mzee Oburu, who is visually impaired. This old man is using his knowledge that he gained when he was having his sight to impact the community, helping them mitigate the impact of climate change. He's the place where everyone who needs to learn more on farming comes to get the knowledge. Please stay tuned and learn more about this Mzee as he helps us learn more and unveil whatever he's doing. Thanks so much.
My name is John Oburu Aweno. I'm a resident of Kopere. Kopere is a shopping center next to my home in Chemelil location, West Songo sub-location. Before I came to this home, I used to be working with Chemelil Salt Company as a superintendent in charge of production, making sugar. I worked there for the last 34 years before I retired 2002. In the course of the time I was working at Chemelil, I was also doing farming in my home here, which I came in the year 1983 when I bought the farm here. So all along I've been staying here doing farming. Farming is my hobby. I've been planting cane and some other crops like cassava, potatoes, maize, millet, and others. In the course of my farming here, I discovered that it is also good to have fish farming, which was introduced to us by the government. I started farming on fish pond the year 2009, which I've been going on with up to date. All these things have given me good cash, and I've been benefiting from them. Like potato is a good cash crop in this area. People roam around looking for them, and we sell to them locally. Also, I used to be a farmer of tomatoes, which today, these days I don't do it, but I used to do it very well, and I used to get a lot of money from it. Watermelon, as I mentioned, is also one of the crops that I used to plant. Also in my farm, I have bananas, which are planted, and I enjoy the bananas because both I eat as well as selling. The bananas, as you can see them around here, they are doing very well. When nursed well, they do very well. I'm also a cane farmer. I have cane. My total acreage of this farm of mine is 12.5, and the cane I've set aside about 5 acres for maize, for cane, and 2 acres and a half for maize. Millet also I plant, as I said earlier.
You've been doing this farming, and for all these years, have you ever trained other people on whatever you are doing? Because from the look of things, it seems that you're doing very well in farming.
As you can see besides me here, my son, Eric, who also has been following footsteps with my job, and my daughter, Maren, on my left. These people have been trained, and you can see they have basic knowledge of what I've been doing here. I used to have my wife, who died 1 year ago, who also I trained and was doing very well. In fact, with the things like cassava, potatoes were being planted by the person who was in charge, was my wife.
What about the people, the general member of community?
People
Are there
in-
people who are coming to learn and they are being able
There are
to
people who are coming to learn, especially on fish farming. Fish farming, we started in the year 2009, and in fact, I was lucky to have got myself trained how to do fish farming. I was taken to Kisi for 2 years, for 2 weeks, training how to have fish ponds. And that was a program which was started by the government. We were taken to Kisi. So when I came back here, and you can see in this area of kopere, we have many fish ponds. These people are trained by me, who told them to come and see how it is done, and they have taken the samples of my fish pond. So they have them because of me. So I've trained people on fish pond.
So meaning that the people of Kopere are seriously benefiting from fish farming as a result of your training. Your training is having real impact in the Kopere region from the time you were trained in 2009.
People are learning, and even they say next to me here, so was very much interested, and now he's also making his fish pond. He's now digging in this one because of having learned from here.
How are you managing these farms? And how are you being able to tap the knowledge you have? And when did this kind of calamity struck you? Somebody who has been really potential, helping us really fight the impact of climate change in this region. What really transpired, and how are you able to make it despite your situation at the moment?
I became sick. My eyes started aching, went around the hospitals, and they couldn't treat me. They told me, "You have a glaucoma, you cannot see anymore." That is the year 2015, and as a result, I'm now not seeing at all. I'm blind. You can see me with specs, you think I'm not seeing anything. But what you have asked me about, what have I done? Now the eyes are not there, and I can't do effective farming. Besides me here, on the left is my daughter, Marian who is at hand on the farming that I've been doing. And on my right here is my son, Eric. Also, they are helping me in doing these jobs. I have another son, Owen, who is also working at Chemelil. He also puts his hands on doing the things that I do. You know, I was brought up on a farm, on a father who was a farmer, a real farmer. My father is a Kiawino. And he brought me in such a way that if you could reach my home there by then in Nyakash, it was a dry place, but he had everything. That is almost the same thing that I have here, like bananas and others. So it is my love in doing farming. Farming is in is with me. So whenever, because there's no way I can live without doing farming. How do I get myself staying without farming, feeding myself from farming? So that's why I love farming, and I do it, and I'll never stop doing it. Nothing will separate me from farming. Bad luck that I don't see, but still. But I'm lucky. I have a daughter here who also loves farming. Despite that, she's working Chemelil, but that's why she has decided to stay with me here without going there. There are company houses there, she could stay there. But she has decided to stay with me here and helping me doing farming. In fact, everything is now in her hands.
I hope you've learned something about Mzeoburu, and you'll be able to use it to change your life. Thanks so much. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.